Hi, we're here with our first celebrity of the night, actress Virginia Madsen. Thanks so much.
You're the first.
Thank you.
You look gorgeous, so we're going to start with the obvious and talk about the dress and the jewelry because you look beautiful. Who are you wearing?
This is Kevin Hall, and my jewelry is by Lori Rodkin. I have this most fabulous ring, and it's just, it's when you get dressed for the Oscars, as you know, you're going to be in that gown and shoes for 12, 13, 14 hours. I'm going to try and stay up till after midnight. I'm going to try really hard.
How long did it take to get dressed and to get ready for today's show? Knowing especially that it was going to rain potentially.
Oh, about an hour. No. I started at 10:45. Breakfast with Mom, and then...
Now, as you may know, we actually have Facebook fans who are watching this live at Oscar.com, and they're going to submit some questions for the stars. So we have our first Facebook question for you. Lisa's going to read it off so we can take a look.
Here it is over here. This is for Virginia Madsen. This is from Jenny F. What's the most exciting part of Oscar night to you?
Seeing the stars. I am starstruck, and I'm still a fan, and probably the most heart-stopping moment, though, is when you first walk out onto the red carpet. It is just like no other award ceremony. It's just stunning. It's amazing.
Now, as somebody who's been to award seasons before, what do you think about 10 nominees for Best Picture this year?
Well, at first I thought that it wasn't a good idea, and then by the time I got to my ballot, I was so happy that I had 10 choices, because I actually had 2 more, but it was really great to put all the movies that I thought were so deserving. So there definitely were 10.
Virginia, can you tell us what your favorite film was this year and why?
Oh, Avatar. And of course The Hurt Locker and Single Man, and I mean, Avatar was just such a complete movie-going experience, and I thought, oh, it's all this artificial stuff, but the performances, it was so much about the actors and vocally what they did, and the story, and it was all the things that I love in a movie in a movie today. So I went with my son, and we had our 3D. I've seen it 3 times.
Wow.
Wow, 3 times, and you're wearing a blue dress. It's sort of a little bit of an Avatar homage.
Yeah, I have to admit, it's a little bit. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to the Academy Awards. Have a wonderful evening tonight. Thank you so much.
Have a good time.
Meet everybody.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Have fun. Bye-bye. Wow.
Well,
wonderful.
Actually, I think I just overheard Robert Osborne announcing that we have some of the stars from Avatar arriving right now. So stars are literally pouring in, just like the rain. You can hear the energy. You can feel it behind us. And as Virginia Madsen said, we kind of have the best job in the house.
We certainly do. Hey, let's get back to the pictures themselves, because I know you want to hear all about the movies. And if you're an NFL fan like I am, this next picture was probably one of your favorites. Let's take a look at Sandra Bullock in The Blind Side.
What is he wearing? It's below freezing.
Do you have any place to stay tonight? Don't you dare lie to me. Come on.
Was this a bad idea?
What's the big deal? It's just for one night. It is just for one night, right?
Find some time to figure out another bedroom for you.
This is mine?
Yes, sir.
Never had one before.
What, a room to yourself?
A bed.
Based on the true inspirational life of Michael Orr, this film shines a light on the tragedy of lost potential and the triumph of family.
There's this myth in American life, and it is that the cream always rises to the top.
It's really a story about how that family evolves into a unit, and how that salvation is salvation for him, and then how he evolves into one of the top NFL prospects in the country.
The sport of football was a key element in the film, both in setting and story.
The sport is the metaphor for this film, and it's, family unit doesn't work unless everyone's working together. Team doesn't work if everyone's not working together. Are you going to protect the family, Michael?
Yes, ma'am.
I know more, people that have way more talent than I do, and they never made it out. So, if people hear my story, and they'll know that if you give somebody a chance, and there's hope for that person.
The Blind Side, actually a surprise last-minute nomination for Best Picture, but of course all eyes tonight on Sandra Bullock's nomination for Best Actress.
Do you know she wasn't originally set to star in this? Julia Roberts was. And at the last minute, Julia pulled out, and Sandra filled her shoes, and boy, did she ever succeed.
Yep, and Sandra actually said she was a little scared when she first started. Oh,
wow, we got some food coming on stage.
Treat.
This is our little, is this our little snack?
This is your little supper, and it's not all here yet.
It's
Look
Wolfgang
at that.
Puck, everybody. Hello.
Hello, how are you? Good to see you.
What are you serving tonight?
Well, this is part of our Oscar dinner, the Governor's Ball tonight. You can see here we have a beautiful baked Alaska with chocolate sorbet and espresso ice cream. And our main course is the chicken pot pie with black truffles. And then the first course is the potato galette with smoked salmon and a little dill cream. And then my son Byron here brought some chocolate Oscars for you too here, 24 carat
nice.
covered.
Oh, thank you so much.
So golden Oscars
wow.
here. Everybody gonna get an Oscar
gifts.
from us.
I love this. So one question for you are, where are our forks and knives? Because you're leaving this with
Well,
us.
where's your table? You didn't prepare the table and the
Picnic.
chairs. I think I saved the table and the chair for you upstairs at the Governor's Ball.
Oh, we can
Thank
just
you
eat
so
right
much.
here. Don't you worry about it. We'll just take the plate.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll
I know
leave it
this
here.
probably isn't fair, but I'm going to ask you anyway. What was your favorite picture this year?
You know, I think it's probably going to be Avatar because who's going to win, I think, for Best Picture. There are a lot of great pictures, so it's really difficult to choose from 10 pictures. You know, The Hurt Locker is very good. And so there are quite a few good pictures. And I'm excited because we have Christopher Waltz, an Austrian, a fellow Austrian who is nominated.
So we know you're pulling for him from Inglourious Basterds.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Well, I think you're going to have a big success for Christoph Waltz tonight. And thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Looks delicious. Thank you.
Have fun. Thanks.
So,
I
Lisa,
love these.
congratulations. You won an Oscar.
It's like as tall as you.
Oh,
I had to do it. I had to do it.
All right, well, speaking of tall, short, let's go high and wide and take a look at the overhead cam, see all the magic that's going on. Don't you go anywhere.
Stick around.
Right here at Oscar.com.